Hello folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake. Well, last time we left off, we managed to find our way to a vehicle, and now we're driving onwards towards the coal mine so we can meet the kidnapper and hopefully get Alice back. So, let's crack on, shall we? Wee-hoo! Oh, it's slippy! Slippy road conditions. This car sounds like it's had better days. What's this? I see a parked car there. How do you get out? Here we are. Checkpoint reached. Well, there can't be no bad guys. It's daylight and they don't like the light. They don't like the dark. So we should be safe from the taken people. Plus we don't have a gun out as well, so that's also reassuring to know that we don't have to fight anybody. Look at the view here. If we weren't in such a pickle, I would be admiring this. In fact, hell, I'm going to admire it anyway. Yes, my wife's kidnapped by some psychotic man and I'm in the middle of some sort of nightmarish situation, but such a beautiful view. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, enough of the sightseeing. Let's put on the radio. Put our feet up on the bed. You know, chill out. Hey, life's too hot. You know, life's too short to stress and strain yourself.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing.
Godspeed.
Now,
what speed is that?
Note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Yeah. As soon as you mentioned it on the radio last, remember when he said, "Oh, all the work," and I said, "You shut up with your mouth." God, the police sirens must have been 2 seconds away. Nice music. Baby, gone left me. Godspeed! What speed is that? 45. Eddie Izzard there. I do love Eddie Izzard. What an inspiration he is. He's such a great comedian. Oh my god. Anyway, we've listened to the radio. We've admired the scenic view. It is only right we should continue on our journey. We have put it off long enough. Here we go. The old and winding road. And we stop again because, hey ho, there's another landmark to explore. It's some kind of wooden shack thing. What the hell is this? I don't know, but let's have a look inside. You don't know if you don't look. Hi, anything here? Boy, this place looks a bit run down and abandoned. Oh, and a bit creaky as well. All the way to the top. All the way up to a manuscript page. Get lad to put something up here worth the while. Mott on the ferry.
Spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Mott, is that his name? Mott? The person that's got my wife? The person spying on me on the ferry? Okay. The more I hear of this Mott person, the more I want to smack him in the face. Again, because he's already done it once. Right, onwards we go. Dee 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 dee. Oh! Oh! No! Whoa, that was a close shave. Alan Wake can drive. When did he get his license? Hey ho, we've reached our
I was
destination.
early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Ah, museum. Let's have a look here. This doesn't look like the main building, but... oh, look, the Bright Mines Coal Museum. While there were some early residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Oh, fascinating. Look at this. We have little bits of tools in there. We've got some axes. We got a pickaxe. We got a circular thing with a blade on the end, which I don't know what the hell that is, but somebody will. There's some clothings. Oh my god, this is a day out and a half. Only $4.95. Kids getting free. Bright Falls Coal Mine Museum. Right, main entrance. Oh, another manuscript. Sarah in the radio
With
station.
Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Oh, is that the FBI man he's talking about there? The FBI man is drinking more than he's thinking. Oh, what's this? In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Historical landmarks? Not like bloody horrendous shacks. Look at them all. God, if I brought my child here for a day out, flaming Nora, I want a refund. Okay, into the main building. Oh! Caution.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
And it gets darker and darker.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Oh, he's playing with your mind, Alan. He's playing with your mind. And it's working too. Look at the state of you. You look like a disheveled wreck. Oh, ring-a-ding-ding.
Wait,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello?
That son of a bitch.
I'm gonna kill him.
You son of a gun.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
That's understatement of the century. I have to get to... Oh! Oh! Fucking hell. I'm sorry. Oh, that's just giving me such a fright. Unbelievable fright. I was trying to get on the next part. I'll see you soon.